ever notice nowadays that older and younger men don't really communicate that much, man? And I'm not talking about strangers either. I'm talking about fathers and sons and uncles and nephews. There's no real communication happening between them anymore. Now, let me get this straight. With everything going on in the world every day and everything going on in people's lives every single day, you mean to tell me that two grown men that live under the same roof can't find a single thing to talk about? People, there's something seriously wrong with that picture. I mean, seriously wrong. I don't know, there's a lot of shit wrong. Good friend of mine, man. Story for you. Buddy of mine, known him for decades, right? For whatever reason, him and his son, he stopped talking. Not talking, but you know that deep communication the father and the son have? That was gone. That was gone. And by his son knowing me his whole life, right? He looked to me as an uncle figure, which I was. He called me, that's Unc. So he started coming to me, man, and talking to me instead. And not because I was smarter than his dad or anything like that, or I gave better advice. I don't think I do. Maybe I do. But I can tell you, one of the reasons was he would see me talking to my nephews, right? Which they, at the time, were the same age. And so I learned how to interact and talk with the younger generation. One of the things I had to learn first, man, was how to listen and then ask questions if need be. A lot of times people just want you to listen. They don't want you to try to solve the problem or offer that old ass outdated advice. But as a result of that, anyway, man, we would talk about everything, man. Life and struggles. And I talked to him about girls. Yeah, girls. Future plan, don't tell my wife. All kind of shit, right? And I always would treat him like an equal, man. Like he was a man, just like I was, that could teach me something. Not some kid who needed correcting like his father treated him. And man, he appreciated that. He really did. And as a result, that relationship grew, man. He just kept coming back and we got real close. We're still close to this day. But the saddest part is, and he would always vocalize this to me, he still wanted to try to have that kind of relationship with his father, man. And he would try periodically time to time. But my boy, man, he completely missed it every time. Because every time his son would try to have a heart-to-heart with him, it seemed like every question turned into a long-ass lecture, or every conversation turned into a judgment session, or when his son would present new ideas to him, right? He got hit him with that, oh, back in my day, we did it this way, that kind of shit. And I would watch his son's face, man, go just fucking completely blank. He was gone. And then fast forward. And I knew this was coming. I didn't know exactly when. So one day, I can't remember what we were doing, but he comes to me and he says, hey, let me ask you something. Come on, what's up? Why did my son choose to talk to you instead of me? And now I'm fucked. I'm caught in a pickle, right? I'm in the middle of this situation. Because I got this decade-long friendship with him and I've known his son all his life. But how do I tell this man the truth? Because I'm not trying to fix your son. I'm just trying to understand him. Decisions, man. But I can tell you this. Being that bridge between the two of them taught me something, man. It taught me a lot about what younger guys want, really. They're not looking for all the answers, man. They just want us as older dudes to acknowledge, man, that their world is different from our world. And they don't need approval for everything. Hell, they don't need approval for anything. They're men. But what they do need from us, and we ought to give it more freely, they need respect, man. And we got to learn to respect that their path that they choose to get where they're going, it might not be the same as the one we took. But see, remember, this is their world, not ours. And there are many roads that lead to the same destination. So who are we to say the path you're taking is the wrong one? It may take longer, but you still get there. It may take less time, but you got to let them take it. Got to let them walk their own path, man. You see, our generation is different. Our generation, everything revolved around work and responsibility, your job, your word, your reputation. That was everything. That was the thing. Those were the things that made you a man. But see, their generation is different, man. It's a different world. So they got different priorities. They prioritize shit like freedom and self-expression and being able to really live and enjoy their lives, man. They don't want some kind of be chained to some fucking job that destroys them and breaks them down. How many of us, man, retiring, body so broken down from working in a fucking factory 35 years, can barely move? They don't want that. And I don't blame them. I understand that. And I'm not saying either side is right or wrong, man. Just different. But I'll tell you, we got to stop judging them, but by our old ass standards, man. Always got to remember, this is a new world, man. It's changing so fast. Hell, most of us can't keep up with the fucking rules. I mean, just look at AI. Look at how fast it's changing. So those old beliefs that we carry, they don't fit anymore. Always remember, man, old keys don't open new locks. We're old keys. These are new locks. That's probably another reason for the generational divide. But there are other reasons too. I think one of the other reasons too, man, is we don't get together anymore. We don't hang out like we used to, especially not generational. The places where men used to go to hang out together, different generations, they're all gone now. The factories are all closing down. The union halls, they're damn near all gone. And the churches and the bars, we know we don't do that anymore. You see, back then, man, and I'm smiling because I remember working in a factory many years ago with older guys. It wasn't uncommon to see a dude 18 years old and a dude 60-year-old working side by side on the same machine all fucking day. In factories, man, these dudes work side by side 8, 10, 12 hours a day. And I don't care what you say, you're going to learn something working that close to somebody, man. Both of you. You're going to learn something. But nowadays, man, it's different. People seem like they go their whole lives, man, avoiding interaction with the other generations. I really believe that. I believe that people are actually starting to avoid each other. I guess I get it. And then you got cell phones. Those little fucking demons, they keep us more apart than anything else. People spend so much time doing this, you know? But see, we lose something, man, when we don't connect as humans. We lose something vital, man. We got to communicate, man. We got to start asking those questions, man. Because that's the only way to find out the truth about the younger generation's world, man. We can't trust TV anymore. We all, I'm pretty sure, agree on that. We want to know what's going on with them, what makes them tick, why they behave, what their real needs are. Got to ask questions, man. Because if we don't, that gap, man, between us and them just grows wider and wider. And at some point, man, no matter what we do, we're not going to be able to get back across it. Sad, man. I met some really great young guys too, man. I know that's off topic, but you're missing out. When you think the young generation is all one way, you're missing out. There's some fucking quality young men out there. Anyway, back to my friend's situation, man. So now he has a granddaughter. Her name is Elise. She's a beautiful little girl, 7 years old. Problem is she's growing up and she's watching her grandfather and her father, and they're barely talking now. But that's her normal. That's her normal now. That the abnormal has become normal. She thinks that 2 generations of men not communicating is normal. So she's learning about men. Men are stubborn as fuck. They're silent. And they're very, very, very stubborn and prideful, man. And you know, that what terrifies me, and I don't say that lightly, Elise won't be a little girl always. She'll grow up. She'll get married. She'll have children. What do you think Elise is going to teach her own kids someday? And there's a moment, man, that comes to mind for me, man. I was at the barbershop and I was giving this young dude advice, man. And I could just see it in his eyes, man. He wasn't feeling me, man. He wasn't trying to be disrespectful, and I appreciate that, but he just wasn't trying to hear me, man. And for the life of me, man, I couldn't think of why. I'm driving home. This shit is bugging me, right? It's bugging me. Why? I got all this wisdom and knowledge. Why didn't this dude want to hear what I got to say? And then that voice, man, that reason said, you know, the shit you're telling him doesn't fit his world anymore. That old ass advice doesn't fit this new world, man. And I hate to admit it, man, being so fucking prideful, that shit was hard as hell to accept, man. But then I stopped and thought on it, man. And I realized something. Well, we're not the voice of reason to them anymore, fellas. We're just more noise in an already noisy ass fucking world. And I think that's why they don't talk to us. They avoid us like the fucking plague. We're always offering that old ass advice or being judgmental in a world we don't know shit about. And then we went and gave them bad advice. You graduate high school, you go to college, you get a good job, you work 30 years, you get a pension, and this shit didn't work. They don't trust us. I don't know, rants, tangents. But my buddy, man, I swear I don't want to see him lose his son, and he's on the verge of it. The situation hadn't got any better. And I don't want, at least growing up, man, thinking that it's okay for men to have distance between them like that, because it's not normal. I don't want you cats out there, man, fucking up or losing your relationship with the younger dudes because we don't listen anymore, man. Because of pride or stubbornness or some fucking insane need to be right that we feel. We're all better than that, man. All of us, both generations. For older dudes, man, gotta change, man. We gotta stop judging everybody by our old ass standards. I hear it all the time. We didn't do that back in our day. Look at how he's dressed. Come on, man. That was then. You think they didn't talk about us like that when we were back there? Get the fuck out of here. We also gotta admit when we don't know shit. Stop making up shit. You don't know something. Hey, I don't have the answer. I'm sorry. I'll try to get it for you, but I don't know. Don't know. Admit when you're wrong too, man. We're not right all the time. That stubbornness, man, that fucking pride, that's not protecting anything. It's not helping anything. You know what it's helping to do? It's helping to build more walls, man. And that's the last fucking thing we need. We're trying to tear them down, not build them up. And don't get mad at me. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just as guilty as everybody else. I'm still learning a lot of this shit too, man. Hell, I'm still learning when to speak and when to keep my mouth shut. I'm still learning, man, to respect another man's path, even if it looks nothing like the path that I took to get where I'm at. You know, got another nephew, man, decided not to go to college and he's just going to work and do this. And I'm like, I'm trying not to pass judgment. But I don't know. But I am trying. I will say that's got to count for something. That's the first step. Admitting you have a problem and trying. I got a problem. But anyway, if you felt any of this, man, or you're going through this, or you have any questions, comments, you want to add something to this, you want to cuss me out, drop it down in the comments and let's talk about it, man. And old guys, young guys, does not matter. We can't fix something if we don't talk about it. That's the truth. And I know I can't be the only guy out here trying to figure all this shit out, man. And if you're feeling this way, you're not the only person either. That's why I went and created Man to Man, a forum so we could get together, because we don't get together anymore. I just talked about that. We got to open our mouths, man. Closed mouths don't get fed. We got to try that fucking gap. We got to close it, man. We got to bring it back together. Can't have guys, men, out here walking around, man, like we're enemies or strangers, like we don't know each other. We're allies. No matter what the fuck they say, we're not enemies. And older dudes, gotta stop being so judgmental, man. Don't you remember how it felt to be judged by the older generation when we were young? And no, too, our world is back there. This is their world. Their world is here, man. Shit that fit in our world, most of them's not gonna fit in theirs. Don't get mad when they reject those old ass fucking ideas. You know how many times I heard, please. Nobody try to hear that old shit. But hey, that's just what it is, man. And we gotta listen to them. Gotta listen. I got a nephew named Kevin, man. Love to listen to him. Jeffrey, Kevin, CJ, I love it. I love to talk to him, man. Give me so much insight. You want to know what the young cats are thinking, man? Talk to them. Listen. You want to know how they're feeling and thinking? Listen. I'll tell you, man, every time. We can get back over this divide. I believe it, man. But I want to leave you with this. So I've been going to barbershop many years. Me and my brother started going to barbershop when we was 6 or 7. Guy used to cut our hair was a staff sergeant, Mr. Wright. He didn't want anybody talking in the barbershop. Me and my brother constantly talking. He used to tell us all these old parables and fables and shit. One of the ones I still remember to this day about the wise old owl. Wise old owl lived in the oak. The more he heard, less he spoke. The less he spoke, the more he heard. Now, why can't we all be like that bird? Something that just stuck with me about listening, man, more than you speak. But hey, I'm Unc. Take care of yourself and each other. Show a little more kindness, love, respect. Be a better world. I'll catch you guys in the next one.